the Focusrite Sapphire range. The only interfaces with Focusrite pre's. Focusrite, the interface company.
Okay, I'm here with Nick Dyker at the Izotope stand to look at the new Alloy mixing engine, mixing software.
Great.
Can you take us through it, please? Nick?
Yeah, we just released this last week, actually, so it's a brand new plugin, and it's we're calling Alloy Essential Mixing Tools. And basically, a lot of people out there are familiar with Ozone, which is our mastering suite, the mastering plugin that's been out there for a number of years. And we found over the years a lot of people like to use it on individual tracks and buses for things like its EQ and some of the other tools in there. But we never really intended it to be a mixing plugin, so we decided to start over with Alloy and make a plugin that included some more useful tools for mixing, much more streamlined and tailored algorithms for mixing type applications in our dynamics module and some of the other places like the harmonic exciter.
Okay.
So basically it includes 6 different modules. You get an equalizer, harmonic exciter, a transient shaper, multiband dynamics module, a De-Esser, and a limiter. One of the really clever things is that we are able to combine all of these different modules into custom presets. It comes with over 150 presets that all give you custom control layouts. So if I browse through all of my vocal presets, for example, you can see the control layout changes.
Yeah. And
it's almost like having 150 different plugins with specific controls for whatever task you're doing, whether you're mixing drums or you're working on a vocal take.
And can you run other plugins as well as your own in here?
Well, the Alloy itself is a plugin, so it's you'll run it in hosts like Pro Tools and Cubase and Sonar, and it's compatible with all the major plugin formats.
All right.
One of the nice things about it is that it includes all those different tools I mentioned, and you can save presets with your own custom signal chain. So you can take an EQ and 2 different dynamics modules, and you can move them around and position them however you want in the signal chain.
Okay.
You can also do some clever tricks like parallel compression, where you can take dynamics, first dynamic section, and have it run in parallel to the other dynamic section, and it blends them back in together.
Right.
And we also do some cool new things like side chaining. We have multi-band side chaining support in both of Alloy's dynamics modules, so you can link to other tracks in your host session and control the compressor or gate from another track.
Excellent.
Another great new tool that we've introduced is a transient shaper, which is perfect for shaping drum sounds and other mixed material like loops and even instruments like piano and guitar that have percussive attack. Really, it's kind of a unique feature for something that's a channel strip type product to have. And ours sounds great, and it also has a multi-band mode, so you can do transient shaping on up to 3 separate frequency bands.
Yeah. Can we hear some clips?
Yeah, let's go through it. So in this example, I'm going to use the plugin on a drum room mic. And one of the things you'll notice if I go through the presets here, I'm able to, as I preview these different presets, you'll see the control layout change here in the plugin. So we give you some custom controls for whatever preset you're working with. So for example, this preset has a character control that affects the EQ, and you can see that EQ curve change as I move the character up. You also have a tape grid control here, which is linked to another module. And it really gives you a great starting point for all of your tracks in your project. And if I want to get more control over any of these modules, I can go in to the individual EQ and harmonic exciter. This is that harmonic exciter I mentioned that features harmonic scaling, and basically what this does is when I'm on the left-hand side of this XY pad, it introduces even harmonics, and as I move to the right, it introduces odd harmonics. So you can really get different character ranging from tape saturation to 2 preamp type sounds, and everything in between. We also have a transient shaper, which is great on, for example, drum sounds. It accentuates the initial attack of percussive sounds, and you can affect the sustain and the attack separately from one another. There's also a multi-band mode, so you can work with up to 3 frequency bands separately. So if I want to kind of focus in on the snare drum and this mixed drum sound, I can do that separately from the kick drum and the other high frequency content. We also have a great new dynamic section, which includes sidechain support, 2 dynamic stages, and if I go to the graph view, you can see that I can actually put those 2 dynamic stages into parallel mode, or I can put them at different points in the signal chain. And the signal chain is completely customizable in Alloy, which is great because you can save your own presets that have whatever order of processing you want in them. Some of the other tools we have in here, for vocals, we have this great De-Esser, which features a spectrum view, so you can see the sibilant frequencies and preview them. And we also have a great limiter module, which is great for preventing overs and also boosting the level of your tracks and buses. And again, the presets that combine all those controls together into useful control layouts for each individual task in your mixing process. So that's Izotope Alloy, and we just released it last week, so it's a brand new plugin. It retails for $249 US. We also have a special discount for Ozone customers. If you already own Izotope Ozone, you get basically $100 off.
Okay.
And
free downloads?
There's a free 10-day trial, so you can use it without restriction for 10 days to try it out.
Excellent.
From izotope.com.
I should be using that. Thanks very much.
Great, thank you.